And we are live. So, YouTube Nation and Dog Pound, welcome to another episode of the Sports Room. I am your host, Unger to the Max, and we are coming at you with a week 12. There we go.
There you go.
Show video collaboration as the Browns go down to Duval for round 3 with the AFC South as they take on the Jacksonville Jaguars. And in my quest to do a video collaboration with a YouTuber for every game on the Browns schedule, please welcome to the show a fellow YouTuber and a Jacksonville Jaguars fan, UCF Jaguar. Welcome to the show.
Hey, what's going on? Appreciate you for having me, man. I guess you're looking forward to a Week 12 matchup, and I'm just wishing Week 17 will be over with so we can lock up a top pick and fire everybody and move on.
Yeah, okay. What the heck happened? In 2017, you go to the AFC Championship. You're one quarter away from going to the Super Bowl. And then, what?
Just Tom Coughlin didn't help out our cause. We re-signed a quarterback that just wasn't very good. We let go of a lot of talent. We didn't have much of a winning culture, and just a whole lot of badness happened. And then it just looks like that team was pretty much a fluke when you look back at it.
Yeah, it seems like you guys were a one-year wonder. I'm sorry to say that. Now, I've done this with a lot of my video collaborations. I have a bunch of Jaguar stuff. Like, I have this little Maurice Jones-Drew jersey, as you can see.
Oh, look at that. I think that's the size of Maurice Jones-Drew.
And then I have this magnetic helmet with the old Jaguars logo on it.
All right.
And then I've got this pennant with the Jaguars new logo. But as you can see, that's because I have a pennant for every NFL team. And off that way, I have pennants for NBA teams. And then, as I showed you during my pregame, I've got this.
All right. I love it.
Yep. I love wearing this jersey.
Yeah, but I should have brought the same jersey out and worn it for this.
Obviously, I'm not going to be wearing it on Sunday, though.
Oh, no. That's horrible.
Well, dude, I'm a Browns YouTuber. What do you want me to do?
Hey, I'm a Jags fan. I'm rooting for the Browns on Sunday. Can't you do the same?
Wait a minute. What?
I'm a Jags fan, but I'm rooting for the Browns, man. I want the Jags to lose out.
Oh, you're one of these types of fans.
I'm a real fan, man. I know that the best thing for our team is to lose out so we can get our Justin Fields or Trevor Lawrence. And the only way to make a team better and the only way to make a team have sustainable success is if you can lock down a quarterback position, which the Jaguars, my entire lifetime, have not been able to do.
I thought you had something with Blake Bortles.
Yeah. I mean, I was a big Blake Bortles guy. He went to UCF. I went to UCF. But, his mechanics and footwork were wild. He just could never really get a whole lot going when it comes to, his just being a good quarterback, I guess I should say.
Yeah. Why are you a Jaguars fan? Is it just because you live in Jacksonville, or?
Yeah, I mean, I was raised in Jacksonville in a little suburb called Fleming Island, which is southwest of Jacksonville, kind of like how Akron is to Cleveland.
Correct.
So I grew up there, then, moved to Orlando when I was 18, went to UCF, and then, Jaguar fan, and went to UCF. That's why I'm UCF Jaguar.
Nice. So I've lived in Cleveland my whole life, so, born and raised into the Dog Pound.
Yeah, so neither of us have any fun stories about how we became a fan.
No, not really. But at least you guys know what it's like to do well in the playoffs. You were one quarter away from going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's true.
The Browns haven't been to the playoffs since 2002, and we've been social distancing from the Super Bowl since its inception.
Yeah, it was an unreal feeling in 2017, winning some playoff games and being one of the Final Four teams. And man, I want to go back to that so bad. And here we are right now. We're 1-9, and it's just not good.
So how do you feel about Mike Glennon starting on Sunday?
Mike Glennon, horrible. I'm not excited. I don't like it at all, man. I didn't mind playing Luton because it's new. Gardner Minshew can be interesting. Well, Mike Glennon, I don't see us getting anything out of it, and it just makes me want a quarterback so bad. I'll be honest with you.
I mean, you guys don't have to face a fully healthy Browns defense. Like Myles Garrett is out for this game. Denzel Ward is out for this game. So that should make you feel a little bit better.
Yeah, but also DJ Chark isn't playing, our best receiver.
You have Keelan Cole, though.
Yeah, but Keelan Cole isn't DJ Chark. I think we have Laviska Shenault back, who we got in the second round. He's a rookie. He's pretty nice, but man, it's not. We're very, very banged up, especially in the defense, where pretty much our whole entire defensive back group is out.
Yeah, and you're not. It's not like you're facing a hot quarterback. Baker Mayfield hasn't thrown the touchdown pass in 3 straight games, I believe it is. But that's because the weather conditions in Cleveland have been less than ideal.
Yeah, so. I mean, yeah, that's true. But I mean, honestly, you guys don't even really need to pass the ball. You guys can just run the ball down our throats and just beat us that way. To be honest with you. Yeah,
that's pretty much been our formula. I mean, last week I wasn't sure what the heck was happening, just because early on it looked like Philadelphia had committed identity fraud because they were the ones running the ball consistently and getting big chunk plays, and we were not consistently running the ball. But then in the second half, we're like, nope, we're done with this, Philadelphia. We're going to restore order, which I feel like the Browns are licking their chops a little bit going against this Jaguars defense after what James Conner did to you last week.
Yeah. We're just not a good team, man. Jaguars are just not a good team. We get beat all around every week with the exception of the fluke week 1 win where we kind of have the Colts number. I mean, the Colts haven't defeated the Jaguars in Jacksonville since 2014. So, and they got week 1 victory. So it's we just have their number there, but outside of that, man, it's just every week we just been beat. I mean, we were the first team in NFL history to lose 3 straight games to winless opponents. It's just not a good team, man.
Well, you're not going to continue that streak because you don't play the Jets this season. I don't think.
Yeah, no, we don't play the Jets this season, but I'll be rooting for the Jets, man. We need to get them one more win. So the Jaguars, if they were to lose out, to get the number 1 pick, because man, that'd be Trevor Lawrence is a nice sweepstakes to be in.
So you'd rather have Trevor Lawrence over Justin Fields?
Yeah, I mean, I probably would, just because Jaguars have just missed on so many first-round quarterbacks. I just feel like Trevor Lawrence is such a can't-miss prospect, but hey, I'm completely happy with getting Justin Fields at pick number 2. That's for sure.
Nice. Yeah, usually by this time, we Browns fans are looking ahead to, what quarterback are we going to draft in the first round? Or are we going to fire our head coach? Or are we going to fire our general manager? That's not what's going to happen. We're freaking 7-3.
I know. It's amazing. Does it feel nice? Isn't it fun?
I know. I'm just wondering, is this legit? Or is it just that we're in 2020?
I mean, all you got to do is make it to the playoffs. Once you're in the playoffs, people didn't think the Jaguars were legit, and then they made it to the AFC Championship game. So just, play your ball. As long as you guys play good defense, have a good run game. And, I think you guys are limited at least a little bit without Odell Beckham Jr. But, hey, man, it's a week-by-week thing once you get into the playoffs. And,
right.
You got you got the Jaguars, you got the Jets coming up. You got some easier opponents, so we'll see.
Yeah, we have the Jaguars.
Giants. You got the Giants, I think, too.
Yeah, we have the Jaguars. Then we have the Titans, which I've actually heard the NFL is considering flexing that Browns-Titans game into Sunday Night Football. And then after that, we have Monday Night Football against Baltimore, which that I feel a lot better about that game after the mess that the Ravens are going through. They have to play the Steelers on Tuesday. Then they have to play the Cowboys the following Monday. And then they have to play us on the next Monday. So we'll be catching them on like their third game in 13 days or something.
Yeah.
And then week 15, we're at the Giants. Week 16, we're at the Jets. And then week 17, we host the Steelers. So
yeah, so it's an interesting little road for you guys. But hey, man, you guys should that Titans game is going to be a big game when it comes to really whether it be wild card or wild card seeding. I mean, that's definitely a big game.
Yeah, and we got a Steelers fan in the chat, and he goes, "Still hurt that we lost to the Jags in 2018."
Yeah.
I think that was actually in the 2017 AFC Championship.
Yeah, 2017 playoffs, but the game was technically in January 2018. But
yeah,
the Jaguars for whatever reason played good against the Steelers. I mean, the Jaguars own the overall have an overall winning record against the Steelers. They're the only team that beat the Steelers in Pittsburgh twice in one season. They beat them in a regular season and in the playoffs in both 2007 and 2017. And it's when the Jaguars are good, it's a pretty fun little rivalry we have, and it's kind of cool. It's always cool when you have those rivalries outside of your own division. But the Steelers are doing their part; they're good every year. But the Jaguars just can't, they can't hold up their end when it comes to keeping the AFC Central rivalry going from back in the 90s.
Right, and you're not going to be facing an easy defense because according to NFL.com. The Browns have only allowed approximately 13 points per game since week 8, which is the second fewest in the NFL.
Yeah, sounds like Mike Glennon's going to be cooking, isn't he?
Yeah, last time we faced Mike Glennon was when he was the quarterback of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in 2014.
Yeah, so it's been a little bit.
Yeah, I think we've lost 3 straight games against the Jaguars, if I remember correctly, because you beat us in Cleveland in that 2017 season.
Yeah.
You beat us in
Kaiser was quarterback.
Huh?
Deshaun Kaiser was quarterback that game, I remember.
And then 2014, you beat us in Jacksonville.
Yeah, with Brian Hoyer, right?
Yep. And then 2013, you beat us in Cleveland.
Yeah. So
you won, I believe, 3 straight games against us. So maybe you have the Browns number.
Hey, I think you guys have had losing streaks against pretty much every team until this year. So, I mean, it's not saying much when the 6-10 Jaguars beat the 3-13 Browns. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I don't know. It'll be fun though, I think.
Yeah, I love this from Crazy Dog. He's a Browns fan as well.
Crazy Dog. I know Crazy Dog. We go way back.
He goes, "We lost the game when Josh Gordon went off." I did post the link in the chat if you want to click on that and jump on and ask me or UCF Jaguar a question, or if you have a comment about what either of us are saying about this game. So go ahead and click on that.
We gotta get Crazy Dog in here.
Yeah. I'll post that link in the chat again. So just click on it and I will let you in. But I haven't gotten a lot of opportunities to watch the Jaguars because they just don't really show Jaguars games here in Cleveland. So what is your offense? Are you guys a run-based offense? Are you a pass-first offense?
We do good at running the ball in the first half, and then the Jaguars get down and they start losing, and then they kind of had to abandon the run and start passing the ball. But the Jaguars right now, they have no identity. We're 1-9, so we don't really do a lot good. James Robinson has been awesome. We're pretty good in the run. The offensive line is a lot better at run blocking, but the defense just lets up points after points after points in every game. So it's just not able to. We're just not really that good at anything, to be honest with you.
Yeah, and you're 28th on offense, but we're not much better. We're 25th on offense, and we're 30th in passing, but you're 23rd. So neither of our teams are that great at passing. The big discrepancy is rushing the ball because we're third in rushing. You're 29th.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing with the Browns, man. I mean, the Browns, they can just they run the ball, they let the clock bleed. They don't have many total plays. I mean, you guys have two number one running backs with Kareem Hunt and, Nick Chubb. Now Nick Chubb's back, and I don't know, man. You guys are finally doing something right. I think Kevin Stefanski's a great head coach. I mean, he he does a lot of good things, and I think you guys probably nailed the head coach hiring, but of course, we have to wait for a few years to go by because, not too long ago, I thought the Jaguars nailed the Gus Bradley or the Doug Marrone hire, but, obviously that did not work out.
Hey, Crazy Dog.
Hey, what's up, Crazy Dog?
How you doing?
It's good.
What's up, homie?
Dude, how you
getting ready for this game tomorrow?
Dude,
you already know?
Dude, how are you feeling? We're at freaking 7-3. What is this, the Twilight Zone?
No. This reminds me of 2014. Exact same situation. We're sitting here, 3 losses, got the Jaguars on deck. Maybe this year we actually beat them.
Yep.
That'd be great.
And that 2014 game was in Jacksonville.
Yeah. And it was hot, too. It was supposed to be 75 degrees tomorrow.
Yeah.
And rain.
Yeah, it's a nice time of year in Jacksonville, man. It sucks because this time of year is the best weather to go to the Jags game, but the Jags always suck at this time, so it's meaningless football.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, wait, Crazy, you said it's going to be raining?
There's like 20% chance of rain, so.
Yeah,
Knowing us, it's going to rain.
In Florida, there's always a chance of rain every day, and if it does rain, it's going to be for like 15 minutes.
God.
Yeah.
What is it with the Browns and, not getting good weather? I don't know the last time we had good weather for a game. Maybe it was.
It seems like as the season goes on, the weather gets worse around here.
But I guess that gives the Browns somewhat of an advantage. I've advocated at times that the Browns should get a dome, but I'm just like, wait a minute. If we get a dome, we lose the weather advantage.
I don't think the Browns are a dome team, man. You guys are some blue collar kind of guys out there. I don't think you guys can be like little pussies like the Colts are and put a dome over themselves. That's not very AFC North, man.
Yeah.
Once upon a time, the Vikings had an open air stadium, but then they lost their balls and they went into a dome because they couldn't deal with the Minnesota weather. So
yeah,
I know the Packers.
I
the
think
Packers
we're
stay
made
out
for
there. Look what the Packers are doing.
Yeah, look at what the Bears are doing.
Bears.
Yeah.
Look at the frustrating team.
Look at
Bears
Buffalo.
are my
They
least
get
favorite
blizzards
team
every
this year.
year, and they're still playing. They like playing in the snow over there.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, it kind of makes sense why New Orleans is in a dome and why Atlanta is in a dome a little bit, but why is Detroit in a dome? Dude, what are the Lions doing? They could take advantage of the fact that Detroit gets bad weather and snow. Take advantage of it, Lions.
Yeah, the only team that's consistently good up there in the NFC North is the team that plays outside, and that's the Packers. I guess the Bears play outside, but the Bears are frustrating to watch.
The Bears are the team that play outside, but they're not that good. So
no.
Yeah.
Hey, they were a one-year wonder like the Jaguars. Because
if you don't have a quarterback, you're going to continue to be one-year wonders, man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So Crazy. Do you think the Browns are going to be a one-year wonder with this 7-3 record, or do you think we can actually make this into something?
I actually think we can make this into something. We look at 2007, 10-6, and that's a one-year wonder, because Derek Anderson, we had Romeo Crennel, we had Jamal Lewis on his last legs.
Right.
This team could honestly do something for a very long time if we can just, keep it up. Don't do something stupid.
Right. I remember
this could be like a 3 or 4, maybe 5, maybe even 10+ year thing.
I remember that 2007 season. I think we had just beaten San Francisco in week 17, and we need the Colts to beat the Titans on Sunday Night Football for us to get into the playoffs. and Tennessee just said, nah, and they jumped the Colts' ass.
It's like we needed Jim Sorgi to beat the Titans, and they couldn't do it.
Yep. Or Tony Dungy was the Colts coach.
Mm-hmm.
And then,
I mean, what do you guys think of Baker Mayfield, man? You think he'll be the guy for years to come?
Hopefully.
I'm on the fence with Baker Mayfield because, he's been Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Think about it. 2018, he comes in after Tyrod Taylor gets injured in week 3, which it sucks that that's the way Baker came in. But he plays decently for the remainder of that season. And we're like, okay, you played well with Freddie Kitchens. Let's make him the head coach. And, we saw how that went in 2019, where Baker just took a step back. And then this season, he's played okay. He hasn't thrown a touchdown pass in 3 straight games. So, I don't know.
Yeah, it's, I mean, hopefully he can be the answer, man. It's better when the NFL has great quarterback play. But I mean, I guess there's one thing we can say: he's a lot better than a lot of the quarterbacks the Browns have been drafting.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the Jaguars, we got to find our guy too, man. I mean, the Jaguars haven't thrown as many darts at quarterbacks as really the Browns had, because the Jaguars, they drafted Blake Bortles in 2014, but before that it was like 2005.
Yeah, I remember the only quarterbacks I can remember for the Jaguars are Chad
Blaine Gabbert. Blaine Gabbert.
Yep, Blaine Gabbert.
Oh my God.
So
Blake Bortles and David Garrard. Those are the only quarterbacks I can remember for the Jaguars.
Yeah, Jags have only drafted
Byron Leftwich too. Don't forget about Byron Leftwich.
Yeah, yes. Jags have only drafted 3 quarterbacks in the first round. That's Blaine Gabbert, Byron Leftwich, and Blake Bortles. But and one thing that's interesting about the Jaguars is, in our franchise's history, we've never had the number 1 overall pick ever. Us and the Seahawks. So hopefully, hopefully we can. I don't know. Hopefully the Jets can win a game, and maybe they can squeak in. We can squeak into the number 1 spot.
You know what's really funny though? I don't know if you guys talked about this already, but I remember Joe Schobert put it on Twitter and everything after they won week 1. He's like, "Yay! I won week 1. Let's go!" Yeah. And then he proceeded to lose 9 straight games.
Yeah.
Hey, at least he won his first ever opening game.
Yeah.
Okay.
That must have been nice.
Oh. So let's talk about that for a second. So Joe Schobert used to play for the Browns, but we have a completely new offense. Do you think Joe Schobert is going to be able to share anything with the Jaguars defense that could help them out in tomorrow's game, or is that just fictitious?
I don't know. I mean, maybe how to attack some offensive linemen, but we got to worry about who's in our defensive backfield. And we have C.J. Henderson out, Sidney Jones out. We've got both of our safeties out. Like, we're literally calling up random guys to play defensive back for us. Like, I don't know how much he'll be able to help. I imagine he can tell some defensive linemen how to beat people, or but the thing is, like, when it comes to like Baker Mayfield, I mean, they can look on tape and figure out how to beat Baker Mayfield. I mean, he's got plenty of tape out there, but I don't know. Like, I don't know how much of an advantage that really gives us. Obviously, you guys have a brand new offense, so I don't know if it's that much of an advantage.
And of course, we all know that he's a kind of a liability at tackling. So all I'm going to say is, have fun watching Joe Schobert attempt to tackle Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt.
Yes.
Yeah, I've been seeing him try to attempt tackles all year long. It hasn't been working out for us.
I mean, the dude got freaking shook out of his shoes by what? Ryan Fitzpatrick?
Yeah, he hasn't been doing very good this year.
Yes, but crazy. We have a defensive liability on our defense, and his name is Andrew Sandejo.
Yeah.
Sandejo's pretty much done the same thing.
But what was funny about when the Jaguars won week 1 was Tyler Eifert, who played on the Bengals last year. He's like, "Hey, I already have half of any wins that I did last year." And then we proceeded to lose 8 straight games. Or 9 straight games. I don't know. What are we at? What are we, 1-9, I think? Yeah.
Yeah, you're 1-9.
Yeah, this season just needs to be over with, man.
I mean, with all the COVID cases that teams are having throughout the league, I wouldn't be surprised if the league shuts down.
Yeah, it's scary, man. I got some good fantasy teams, man. I gotta win some money.
Yeah, I have James Conner, I have Claypool, I have Eric Ebron. I need the
And we got the whole Steelers squad, man. We got an elephant in the room right now.
No, don't worry. I'm a Browns fan. You can see that.
All right. I think I saw Steelers pin it up there. Did I see that?
Again, that's because I have a pennant for every team in the league.
Okay.
See?
Look what's closest to us, the Steelers. I'm just messing with you, man.
The Browns pennant is right there.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
All right, you got the Cavs. You got a pretty big Cavs pennant up there.
Yeah, the Cavs are my favorite team in all of sports. That is, the Cavs are my number one.
Sorry, were you cheering for the Lakers in the finals, or were you cheering for the Heat?
I was rooting for Miami.
Oh, yeah.
Not because I don't like LeBron. I mean, for God's sakes, LeBron brought us a freaking championship.
Yeah.
So how can I hate the guy?
What about you, crazy dog? Are you a LeBron guy anymore, or is he dead to you?
I honestly don't really care. I mean, he did his thing with us.
Yeah.
I wasn't as mad, this last time that he left than I was in 2010. I was heated.
Oh, I bet. And you made the whole Stevie special.
I hate him for that.
Yeah, I would have hated him too, but it was so cool seeing him come back over there. And honestly, I've only been a LeBron fan on the Cavs. Like I loved him the first time around. I didn't like him for leaving. I loved him for coming back, but I don't know. Like he spreads all his politics out there, and like he just acts like, I don't know, something about him I just don't like.
Wait, so being that you live in the Orlando area, are you a Magic fan?
Yeah, I pick all the bad teams, don't I?
Who's your MLB team? The Marlins?
The Chicago White Sox.
What?
The one non-Florida team this dude roots for is the White Sox.
Yeah, that's the one non-Florida team.
I mean, UCF, duh, it's in the name.
Yeah.
You got Orlando, Jaguars. You had the Orlando Aces or whatever the heck their freaking AAF team was.
Oh, Apollos. Oh,
Apollos.
I was season ticket holder, man.
You had the Jacksonville Sharks, who were a part of the Arena Football League.
That's true. We had the
He's
Sharks.
even a fan of the freaking Jumbo Shrimp.
I know. I've got a Jumbo Shrimp hat somewhere.
Oh, my God. All right, let's get back to Browns Jaguars. So, I mean, we don't have it easy on defense. James Robinson can cause problems in the run game.
Oh, yeah. James Robinson is the one bright spot of the Jaguars right now. I love him. I'd kiss him on the forehead if I could.
Yeah, but you don't have the running back tandem. Like, all we have to worry about is James Robinson. You, Nick Chubb, and Kareem Hunt. Yeah,
but I mean, of course, that's really good having two number one running backs. But I don't mind just having a bell cow. I'll be honest with you. I like your bell cow running backs more. But I mean, really, when you look around the league, really only the Browns are really able to successfully, I think, have a two-headed duo.
I love this question from Steel Cannon. Start, bench, cut. Cody Kessler, Deshaun Kaiser, Johnny Manziel.
Hey, don't talk bad about Jaguars legend Cody Kessler like that. I don't appreciate
it. I remember Cody Kessler played for the Jaguars.
Yeah,
I always called him the human statue because after his rookie year when he took I can't remember what game it was. He took a massive hit against somebody, and ever since then, the dude was like scared in the pocket. He would just like stand there, like he'd turn into a statue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like when that one game that we won in 2016, he came in for RG3, who I guess had a concussion. I'm like, oh God, we're going to lose this game. We're going to lose. We're literally going to lose.
I was actually in Arizona for that game.
Yeah. The Jaguars benched Blake Bortles for Cody Kessler, and then Kessler went out and beat the Colts 3-0.
But for me, this question's easy. I'm starting Cody Kessler, benching Deshaun Kaiser, cutting Johnny Manziel.
It's easy.
Johnny Manziel is just why did we waste our draft pick on Johnny Manziel? Ugh.
What
that
was
whole
it?
draft for us was just that first round was just.
Yeah,
Hey,
that was bad.
hey guys, let's draft Justin Gilbert.
Yay!
Yeah, that was
Like
bad.
we're talking about Ray Farmer, who didn't value receivers, but hey, I got an idea. Let's go get a cornerback. Okay. Like
Yeah,
why?
it's crazy. A few years later, you guys went quarterback, cornerback again, and then it worked out a lot better that time around.
Yes.
Yeah.
John Dorsey's just a better GM. John Dorsey's still around, right? Or is he?
Mm-hmm.
Dorsey's not with
I don't know where he went, but I think he's just hanging around, probably chewing like big old wad of gum, whatever, like he always does.
He's a pretty underrated GM. I mean, he was a part of the Chiefs staff when they got Patrick Mahomes, and then they had all those quarterbacks to pick from in 2018, and then he gets he gets Johnny Manziel, of course, not Johnny Manziel. He gets Baker Mayfield. But of course, especially when like Sam Darnold, everyone was hyping up Sam Darnold, and he sucks. Josh Rosen sucked. Josh Allen is pretty good, but I think the Bills are doing a really good job of building around him and building to his strengths. And then everyone kind of missed out on Lamar Jackson. So
Yep. Well, Josh Rosen got screwed because Arizona never gave him a real chance.
Yeah.
Because they're just Kyler Murray, you're available. Josh Rosen, pack your bags. We're sending you to Miami.
Yeah, but Josh Rosen's had his chance to prove himself. I mean, he had a second chance, and then now he has a third chance with the Bucks. And I mean, I think right now, if he's going to emerge, I mean, he's just sitting on the Buccaneers practice squad. So, maybe one day he can come out there and maybe prove something. But I don't know. It's it's been a tough start to his career. That's for sure.
Yeah, Dorsey would still be in Cleveland if the freaking Haslams would not be like Jerry Jones. What Dorsey was doing here in Cleveland was working. And then Jimmy and Dee Haslam said, no, Dorsey we want you to do it this way. And John Dorsey said, no, I don't want to do it that way. I want to do it this way. And yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even realize he was gone. How long has he been out for?
I want to say this season he left because we hired Andrew Barry.
Okay.
Yeah, it was this season.
Yeah.
It was like after the season, they wanted him to, I guess, go to a lesser role, and freaking Dorsey pretty much said, screw off. So I was like, okay, well then, in that case, the door's over there. You can put your little pass card right over there, and you can now just leave. Bye.
Yeah.
Have a nice life, John. Buddy boy.
Yep, I personally think we should have kept Dorsey, although I like what Andrew Barry is doing. Just say.
Yo, Crazy Dog, did you used to be in the TTC?
I did. I tried it for like a year, but
that was back in 2017?
16.
Okay, because I remember you made a video about like jacking off or something. You guys were going at each other. It was so
Dude,
funny.
I freaking, in my schedule prediction, I literally came out and said the Jags don't have anyone on offense except Leonard Fournette. And every single Jags fan on YouTube came at me. And
oh my God.
Wow. Okay. Jacking off is like, talking trash and everything. It's like, bro, really?
Dude, that was so funny. I remember that. And I was thinking about it. I was like, was Crazy Dog in a TTC or did that just come out of nowhere?
What's up, Shakeback Sports?
Yeah, the TTC, I mean, it's kind of funny, but I don't know. They don't really talk as much like sports trash as they do like personal trash against other people, like making fun of what they look like and stuff.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Remind me, what's TTC?
It's a trash talk circle or trash talk community or something. They just make videos, make hate weeks, and talk trash about the other person.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't know. I've never really been as into it, but I think it's entertaining. That's for sure.
Oh, we got Burgundy and Gold fan all day in the chat. How you doing? That's how I got introduced to this guy, Crazy. That's how I got introduced to you, Crazy Dog, was through BG.
Yeah, I used to go into his live streams all the time back when Google Hangouts existed.
Yeah, I remember. I think both of us were on his show when we hosted Washington in week 3.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've known Crazy Dog the whole entire time. I've been doing YouTube since like 2017.
Yeah.
I remember when he used to come into hangouts too with like Tekken is My World and all those other ones.
Yeah, I used to go.
There was a Jaguars fan named, well, I'm a Jags fan, but that dude.
I remember that guy.
MIA.
Yeah,
He went MIA like 3 years ago.
yeah. It's because someone like he was a kid, and then someone like told on his parent or something, or Tekken told on him, his dad or something. I don't know. It was really weird, but I don't know. Those guys started going at me personally as my channel started growing, and then I don't know. I was just like, I'm done. I'm out of here.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. So, but I love how we've kind of just gone all over the place. It's great.
Well, it's because this game's not relevant. The Jaguars are going to get whooped. Bears get another win, or the Browns will get another win, and then we're going to move on to our next loss.
Yep. So you're already predicting this. So let me say it like this. Usually I do a lot of superstitions for the Browns. Like I bought a bunch of videos from iTunes called NFL Follow Your Team 2013 and 2014. But I only bought games that the Browns have won. So leading up to the game, I watched those videos, and I have a superstitious outfit. This is the hat I wear. Then I wear this t-shirt. And then I wear this quarter zip. Every time I've done that superstition, the Browns have won.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Look at that.
And when I've done the Browns have only lost 5 times when I've done video collaborations like that, like what we're doing right now. And those losses were against Engraven Vids in week 17 in 2018.
Yeah, 2018.
Yep. NorbCam when we hosted the Seahawks in 2019.
Mm-hmm.
Engraven Vids again for week 1 this season. And that when we played at Baltimore. And then week 6 when we got trashed by the Pittsburgh Steelers. That's where I got my nickname actually, because Just Blaze 412 gave me the nickname of the Mac. I was on his show for that. And then my most recent loss was against Samoan Raider and Spotlight Raiders Talk. So those are my 5 losses. Other than that, when I've done these video collaborations, the Browns have won.
Yeah, this year, every time I watch a Jaguars, 90% of the time they lose. So that's what's going on with me.
I love this from Steel Cannon. Bold prediction: Joe Schobert gets a pick.
All right, Big Show Joe. Let's get it.
He would get a pick too, being that's all he pretty much did with us.
He's gonna get like a bad interception, like a ball tipped up into his arms and just like gets tackled.
Hey, I mean, it's not like Baker Mayfield throws accurate passes consistently, so I can see that happening.
Baker Mayfield, if he doesn't take off this next game, I don't know if he ever will, because the Jaguars have all their defensive backs out. C.J. Henderson not playing, Sidney Jones not playing, our starting slot cornerback not playing. Like literally all around us, like we are injured at this position. So Baker Mayfield should take off.
Yeah, but here's the thing, and Crazy Dog, if you disagree with me, that's fine. Other than Jarvis Landry, who do we have that scares you at wide receiver? Right.
Well, this is why I made that Kenny Stills video, because honestly, I wouldn't mind bringing in Kenny Stills because he'd be that guy to take the top off our defense. I mean, if I'm an opposing defensive coordinator and I'm looking at these Browns receivers, I'm like, okay, well, you got Jarvis. He scares me a little bit. Higgins, I mean, Donovan Peoples-Jones, Taywan Taylor. Will we even see him? I don't know. And then who else do we really have?
Yeah, you guys should go ahead and get Kenny Stills. That's probably a good fit.
Yeah. I love this from Talking and Grubbin Media. He goes, at Steel Cannon, older prediction, Rodney Harrison gets a pick 6.
Hey, guys, if you want to see a funny video, watch my video after Rodney Harrison got traded. I was so pissed.
Is Rodney Harrison, I'd have to look at the injury report. Is Harrison active for this game?
He should be good to go.
He's
I
active.
think.
He's going to be active. That's for sure.
And it's funny because I remember seeing something on Twitter about the Harrison thing. And well, first off, when we first traded for him, I heard Harrison didn't even know he was on the block. Like he found out when he got traded. Like that's how we knew he was on the trade block when he got traded.
Yeah.
And then Jaguars told him, yeah, you're at a position where we can try to get good value. A 2021 5th-round pick.
Yeah.
That's the best value they could get for him.
I mean,
like, okay.
Yeah, they traded a young player over there, but he had some discipline issues with the Jaguars, and I think it was a situation where it's like, look, you haven't worked out here. Let's get you a fresh start somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, it's he's I don't know. He kind of drove me nuts when he was on the Jaguars. I wasn't a huge fan of his, but it's all good.
Yeah. So I'm other than James Robinson, nobody really scares me on the Jaguars at all. Like Keelan Cole is a decent wide receiver.
Mike Lennon, come on, man.
Mike Lennon. No. It would be so Browns if Tyler Eifert just went off out of nowhere.
Yep.
It'd be so Browns. It'd be like, of course, dude's on another team and he's going to go off against us.
I mean,
that's usually what happened too.
I mean, Tyler Eifert did seem to play well when he was with the Bengals and we played him.
Was that a good matchup always? He did good against the Browns?
I think so.
Yeah, he always seemed to beat us. But then again, the past couple of years, tight ends have seemingly just bent us over every year. So
yep.
Yeah.
But at least this year we have it. At least this year we have tight ends that can cause problems for the opponent's defense. So good luck with that.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like we got nobody to cover them. I mean, Malcolm Smith is pretty good at covering tight ends. So
former Super Bowl MVP.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's I don't know. I think in the playoffs I'll be rooting for the Browns, I'd probably say.
If we get there. I'm not going to, jump to that conclusion just yet. We still got a long way to go.
Yeah, sure. You guys can't get but you guys have a pretty easy schedule though. You guys got the Jaguars, you guys have the Jets, you guys have the Giants.
Yeah, but
I wouldn't sleep on the Giants. You should hear Giants fans on YouTube and stuff. They're saying, the Browns are a very winnable game. We should be able to beat the Browns. And I'm like, yeah, okay, we'll see about that, buddy.
They're saying that when you guys are 7-3?
Huh?
They're saying that about the Browns when the Browns are 7-3 right now.
Mm-hmm. Just saying, we're beatable, and Baker Mayfield ain't nothing. It's like you're gonna say that, and now watch Chubb go off against you.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, I wish I could do a video collaboration with Bad Dog Sports, but this is my last video collaboration because Wednesday, December 2nd at noon, I'm undergoing jaw surgery. So
how are you gonna eat? You just gonna drink?
For the first couple days, I'll only be allowed to have like clear broth.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I'll send you a picture of me eating a big burger. No, I'm joking. I ain't gonna do that.
He's gonna send a picture of just his mangled jaw, just like staring at you angrily.
Oh man. Yeah, it doesn't. Give me foot surgery. I need to be able to eat.
Yeah, Talking and Grubbin pretty much says, Giants fans will talk on smack on Twitter too. I mean, they're 3-7. How many times have you ever seen a 3-7 team talking trash? Right
they're one game out of first place. What do you expect?
Yeah, in a trash division that we've smacked around this year. I mean,
we're
pretty much trying to do what the Jaguars did to the AFC North in 2017. We're trying to sweep the East.
I know we swept the North. That was amazing.
Hey, if we beat the Jaguars, we move to 3-0 against the AFC South because we beat the Colts in Week 5, 32-23. I was at that game, and then we beat the Texans in Week 10, 10-7, in one of the most pathetic games I've ever seen.
Imagine if we sweep 2 divisions in 1 year.
I know, I would love it, but the Titans
are well on your way there, aren't you?
Huh?
I said, but you guys got to make sure, man. You can sweep these divisions, but you got to start taking over the AFC North, man.
Yeah. The Ravens and the Steelers are daddies right now. I'll say it like that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Jaguars haven't beat the Texans since 2017. So it's been they're 0-6 against them since then.
Yeah, Houston Houston's 2 wins, or 2 of Houston's 3 wins have come against you.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, we gave them 2 out of the 3 wins.
And then their 3rd win was against New England.
Then the Dolphins have their pick. It was the same thing when the Browns had their pick a few years ago.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That must have been fun, just seeing them lose all the time, getting that pick. See, the Jaguars had the Rams pick, but the Rams are going around winning games and stuff. I'm like, what the heck?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you traded Jalen Ramsey to the Rams. How's that trade working out?
Not good.
You got Ramsey over there acting a fool with the Rams, and then
Yeah, I mean,
Ramsey's
Ramsey's a good player, but man, he was annoying. I couldn't stand him, man.
Dude, I loved watching that Jaguars defense with Calais Campbell, Ngakoue.
It's a shame it only lasted 1 year.
Mm-hmm.
Jalen Ramsey. Yeah, I was like, oh, this is going to be something. The Jaguars are becoming something. Nope.
It was just a wet dream.
Oh, my God.
And, of course, in the most total Jaguars fashion, Telvin freaking Smith, you freaking idiot.
Yeah, he's not a very good dude.
I mean, like, what the hell, bro?
I know.
I mean, he was actually good. And then he goes and does what he did.
Yeah.
Now he's a freaking idiot. He's a douchebag.
Yeah. He's I don't know what, because he was like I met a bunch of Jaguar players. He was like such a nice dude, great with fans, but man, like he went down quick.
I think I saw it on Twitter. I'm like, huh?
Yeah.
And then Jagganoff freaking, I think, burned his Telvin Smith jersey.
Yeah, he did.
I tried reaching out to Jagganoff to see if he wanted to do a video. Remember when I tagged you in that tweet and you replied back to me like, dude, I already replied to you.
Oh yeah. I was like, didn't I tell you twice I was down?
Oh man.
I was trying to get the attention of Jagganoff also, but he never said shit to me.
Well, yeah,
No.
I mean, we're in the same position. None of us care about this team. We suck. We just want to see it be over.
It's to the point now where Jagganoff's not even doing freaking legit preview videos. He literally posted a 30-second video just saying, we're screwed. They're going to run us over. We suck. See you next week.
I've never seen him check out like this. He literally has 30-second preview videos.
Yeah. So
it's sad, man. And I do the same. I'm not motivated to do this crap. Like,
yeah, I tried to see if you would do this on your channel since the game is in Jacksonville. And you're like, no, I don't want to do this.
Yeah, I was like, I don't feel like editing and doing all that stuff. I'm checked out. I'm in off-season mode.
It's like in 2017. It's like, at the beginning of the season, I'm like, let's go. And then by week 17, I'm like, can we just get this thing over with already? I'm done. It
sucks, man, because it's so much more fun doing YouTube when you're winning, and I've only been able to do it one year where we were winning.
Yeah,
and like my first ever video was Doug Marrone being hired as the head coach, and it was great.
Mm-hmm.
The crazy thing with me is I didn't actually start out as a Browns YouTube channel. I was just kind of doing willy-nilly stuff. Like, I don't think I really became a legit Browns YouTuber until like 2016, 2017.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And the funny thing is, if you go on my channel, my first ever video was of a basketball game I went to, a high school basketball game I went to. My second and third and fourth videos are draft reactions.
Yeah.
The Johnny Manziel draft reaction and stuff.
Yeah. I mean,
I'll never forget that. When Dallas was on the clock, I actually have my draft reaction of that, but I never posted it. I feel like posting it one day, but like they drafted Zach Martin. The whole place went crazy because we're like, okay, Dallas might take Manziel here, but they didn't. When they said Zach Martin, the whole place went nuts. And then we picked Johnny Manziel, and yeah, that was my reaction.
Yeah, that was like in 2016 when the Cowboys selected right before us, and they picked Ezekiel Elliott, and everybody went crazy because that meant the Jaguars were going to get Jalen Ramsey.
I love what Talking and Grubbin Media goes, you suck, Jaguar. Now you know what the Browns fans have been feeling for the last 20 plus years.
I've been right there with you guys, man. Outside 2017, it's been darkness.
Yeah, but
I mean, they're essentially like, I guess, kind of like a Browns, brother. I mean, they've had a couple good years and then a ton of bad years. Like every once in a while, they'll come up for air. They'll be really good. Everyone will be like, damn, the Jaguars are actually really good this year. And then as quickly as they're good, it's gone.
Except you guys know how to get the number 1 overall pick. We've never had that in our franchise's history.
Yeah, you said you and Seattle have never had the number 1 overall.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. But then again, you guys are like one of the younger franchises.
Yeah.
But even our first year in the NFL, the Panthers got the number 1 pick.
Yeah, you guys came
because there were 2 expansion teams.
Yeah, you guys came into at the same time as the Panthers.
Yeah, then 2012 we had us in the what's it called? And the Chiefs had the worst record in the league, but the Chiefs got no one to pick through a tiebreaker. And they got Eric Fisher, and we got Luke Jokel.
Oh, yeah. Luke Jokel. Oh, my God.
It's funny that his last name was Luke Jokel because he turned out to be a joke.
That whole 2013 draft class was a joke. I mean, the only good player, Fisher turned out all right. DeAndre Hopkins was a really good pick. Ezekiel Ansah was pretty good, and Tyler Eifert was there. But other than that, man, it was a bad 2013 class. No quarterbacks were taken. I think actually the only quarterback was E.J. Manuel drafted there, and it was just bad.
Oh, God, E.J. Manuel. Huh.
Yeah. Dude. And then Geno Smith went to the Jets in the second round.
Yep. I forget. I thought Jake Locker was drafted by the Titans that year.
No, that was the 2011. That was when Cam Newton and Blaine Gabbert and all them were drafted.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah, Fisher went 1, Jokel went 2, Deion Jordan went 3, Lane Johnson at 4, Ziggy Ansah went 5. We took Mingo right before Jonathan Cooper, and then Tavon Austin, D. Milliner, Chance Warmack. God, there's not a lot of DJ Hayden drafted 12th.
Yeah, look at that draft, dude. It's horrible.
God.
DeAndre Hopkins went in the late 20s, I think.
God.
Damn.
That's like the worst first round ever.
That is terrible.
Yeah, like
half these guys aren't even in the league anymore.
You said, I don't even know. You said Jonathan Cooper. I don't even know who that is.
He was a guard, but
yeah. Yeah, I don't know who that is.
Yeah, and then the Jags took Jonathan Cyprien in the second round.
Yeah, that was a bad pick.
Two picks ahead of Zach Ertz and Darius Slay. Wow.
Yeah, that's bad. But I don't need to cry. I don't need to hear about the Jags draft history. It's not a fun game.
Hey,
no.
It's not like the Browns have done any better in the draft. Like, yeah, we hit on Myles Garrett and we might have hit on Baker Mayfield, and I think we hit on Denzel Ward, but we've missed on Trent Richardson, Justin Gilbert, Johnny Manziel. I'm sure there's others that we missed on.
Yeah, but you guys won the Trent Richardson thing is you guys duped the first round pick out of the Colts for him.
Mm-hmm.
And then
we couldn't get anything out of Fournette.
Yeah, but you didn't trade him.
We couldn't get anything for him, so we cut him, and now he's terrible for the Bucs.
Yep.
I mean, I watched the Bucs game a couple weeks ago. This dude had a wide open hole. I'm not going to go there. I'm going to take the hard way out.
That's how he is, man. He's got no vision. All he is a name at this point. He's got Leonard Fournette is a household name. That's really all he is, man.
He was so good at LSU. But that happens for a lot of college players where they're really good in college and then they don't translate to the NFL.
Yeah, unfortunately, man, it sucks.
Yep.
Oh no. Hopefully better days are ahead. I mean, you guys are 7-3. That's exciting. You guys should be pumped about the season, man. Hopefully you guys finish off strong.
Yep. So let's just put score predictions out there now. I'm gonna say the Browns win this game in a blowout. 31-10.
Yeah,
I said in my preview video, I said 35-10. I'm probably going to go maybe between 4 or 5 touchdowns for us. I'm going to say 28, maybe 35-10 around there. I'm going to say 35-10 just to be douchebag, but yeah.
I say 31-6. I don't think we scored a touchdown.
Okay. Oh, yeah, we almost forgot. Corey Coleman. Remember that draft pick? Crazy dog.
Hey.
Mhm.
Hey, I gotta say, the Browns had an elite Hard Knocks. That was a really entertaining Hard Knocks when you guys were on it.
Mhm.
Bless him.
Because the Hard Knocks the last couple of years have been horrible.
Yeah.
Because you had the Antonio Callaway thing, Corey Coleman. That was fun.
Steel Cannon is even saying Browns win 31-17. All points for Jags by James Robinson.
Hey, I hope he's right, man. I picked up James Robinson in all 4 of my fantasy leagues, so he was a steal, man. He's been great for my team.
Mhm.
I don't know. We'll see.
But yeah, when it comes down to the number 1 pick, okay, the Jets' schedule is Miami, Vegas, Seattle, LA. Those 2 are road games. They have us at home, and then they have their final game against New England.
Yeah.
So the question is, will they go 0-16?
Yes.
I think they go 0-16, but I could see them squeaking a win somewhere.
Watch them. Oh, wait. They already lost to the Chargers. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe the Browns can throw us a bone, no pun intended, but maybe you guys can give the Jets a W.
Hey, maybe we're resting our
players. Can you guys do that for me?
Maybe we're resting our players for week 16 because by that point, maybe we will somehow magically clinch the playoff spot.
Yeah.
And then when it comes to the Jaguars, they got us, Vikings on the road, Titans, Ravens, Bears, and Colts.
Yeah, we have no chance. The only chance the Jaguars have of winning any game is against the Bears, and even that game, their defense is too good.
Honestly, this reminds me of, 2016, when we were relying on Kaepernick and the 49ers to win games so we could solidify the number 1 pick.
Yeah.
I love what Talkin is saying. He's like, if we didn't care, like, say, the Jaguars, then I don't think we'd be made fun of so much, in my opinion.
Yeah. I mean, this is the first year I've been so aboard a tank train, but I'm just like, whatever, man. Like, I hate this team. I hate this coaching staff. I hate the GM. I hate the players. I hate everything. I hate everything. I hate this team.
Now, of course, knowing the Jaguars, Shad Khan and his funky little mustache is going to keep calling up and keep my own for next year.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'd be so mad.
Steel
I can just
Cannon.
imagine jagging off on all them if that would have happened. If after the season's over on Black Monday or whatever, and Khan comes out and says, "Yeah, they're safe for another year," jagging off, and you would probably make video raging for like 20 minutes about.
It'd be the most mad I would ever be in a video, man. Most mad I would ever be.
Yep, makes sense. Steel Cannon goes, excited for week 17. Yep, we will definitely be seeing you in week 17. Who knows? Maybe that game could be flexed into Sunday Night Football. I'm actually going to be at that game. So, yeah.
There you go. That's exciting. I went to one Jag game this year.
I was supposed to go to the Eagles game, but the whole virus thing happened. So, yeah, whatever.
I was at that.
Been miserable anyway.
I was at that Eagles game. I was also at the Raiders game. And I was at the Colts game.
Damn, so you've been a good amount of games this year then.
Yeah. I don't know. The Browns just keep inviting us.
Yeah. Hey, I would show. I mean, I'm it's hard for me to do the Jack, so I'm like 2.5 hours away from where I live, but I usually go to all the games. I only made it to one game this year, but I was it's not very motivating to go over there with the product this year.
I think you guys are the only stadium in the NFL that has a freaking swimming pool.
I know, man. It's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I have a vlog of myself in the swimming pool. It's great.
Yeah, I saw that.
So, do you just buy tickets for the game and then bring your bathing suit and go, I don't want to watch the game. I want to go swimming instead?
No, you have to have tickets to the pools. So you can't just be a regular fan and get in there.
Oh, that's bullshit.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know if they want 50 Jacksonville rednecks in the pool with each other. I don't know. I mean, It wouldn't be because they like pay for girls to go in there and make it look good. Like there's a usually they give like free pool tickets to like 12 girls in each pool so they can do the CBS shot and have like girls dancing in the pools and make it look great. Yeah, but
yeah.
They'll figure.
Look at us, we're having fun in the pool during the pandemic.
I went there when I did the vlog, so I had my GoPro, and then somebody thought I was like. I brought the GoPro to like film the girls underwater. I'm like, I'm not doing that. Like, I'm like, man, I'm making a vlog for my YouTube channel.
That's amazing.
Yeah. But I don't know. I was like, man, I ain't doing none of that. I'm just out here enjoying the environment. The Jaguars won that game. They beat the Chargers in overtime off an AJ Boye. So it was great.
Oh yeah, I remember you guys had AJ Boye.
Yeah.
Like the only person I think still around from that 2017 Jacksonville D is
AJ Boye is not with Jaguars anymore. I believe he's in
the Broncos.
Yeah.
So Talking in Grub and Media says, do y'all think they will flex the Browns Titans game into Sunday Night Football? I've heard they are already considering doing that. And I made the bold prediction on a live stream that I did a few weeks back saying that the league would do that. I specifically said that Week 13 Browns-Titans game would be flexed into Sunday Night Football. So if the Browns hold up their end of the bargain by beating the Jaguars, which presumably they will, and the Titans hold up their end of the bargain by beating the Colts, hell yeah, that game should be flexed into Sunday Night Football. 2 8-3 teams. I'd much rather watch that than the Denver Broncos, who I don't know who they'll be starting at quarterback this week because
I heard it's going to be some receiver who used to play quarterback in college.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I heard it's going to be Royce Freeman.
No, it's not going to be Freeman. It's going to be some receiver.
Hey, I would rather whoever that guy playing is than Mike Glennon.
Wow, the Mike Glennon hate is real.
Yeah. I'm not excited for this guy. I just want a quarterback, man. I'm like Mike Glennon. Come on, man.
So you are no longer in favor of Minshew Mania then?
I'd rather Minshew Mania than Mike Glennon's neck.
Hey, Engraven Vids.
Hey, what's up, Engraven? Yo, we are breaking down and previewing the crap out of this matchup.
I wish I could get revenge on you for the 2 losses you've given me, but you are catching a lucky break since I can't do video collaboration after Wednesday.
I know. Engraven would have been scared to come out here after a loss and faced Ungar to the max.
It's actually, just so you know, it's Ungar, not Ungar.
Whoops, Ungar. It's spelled Ungar.
Yeah, I know.
He's not a Viking. Ungar.
Ragnar.
Ungar.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Here, I think it's like a Hungarian defense or something.
Yeah.
But
well, you pronounce my name. It's pronounced UCF Jaguar. The J is silent.
Jag.
I mean,
that's great.
I was given the nickname The Max when I did my video collaboration with Just Blaze 412 and Steel Twins for when the Browns played the Steelers in Week 6. So
you should be Unger speaking facts.
I mean, I came up with the name Unger to the Max because Unger is my last name, and then Max. Well, my middle name is actually Maxwell, but I prefer Max instead. So I'm like Unger to the Max. Okay.
Oh, there you go.
So I made a whole announcement video about it because my channel was originally called Wine and Gold Unger, and I kind of focused more on like the Cleveland Cavaliers and stuff.
Oh.
And I'm just like, no, I don't like that.
Yeah.
And so I made a whole announcement video about it. And yeah, now I'm Unger to the Max.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
I've only had one YouTube name ever, so I'm riding with it.
Yeah.
What about you, Crazy Dog? What's the inspiration behind the 99? Where does that come from?
It's when the team came back.
Ah, okay.
I love Kevin Harvick 04 comment. He's like, unharmed to the Jacks.
Unharmed to the Jacks? I don't get it.
I don't know.
Oh.
And then he changed it to Unger to the Jacks. I don't get it.
Maybe Jacksonville is what he's talking about?
I don't know. No, I'm a full-on Browns fan. I have memorabilia like that for a lot of teams. Like, you can't even see my full recording wall, but I have I have a Yankees pennant here. I have a Pirates pennant. I have a All-Star Game pennant from when the MLB All-Star Game was in Cleveland. I've got pennants for every MLB team. So, yeah.
Crazy Dog, do you have any memorabilia outside of the Browns for NFL?
No.
I don't even have that much Jaguar stuff. I'm not much of a memorabilia guy. Like this thing, I painted that thing. And Jaguar behind me was a gift. I won the helmet. This helmet right here. This is autographed by Josh Allen. I won that in a $10 raffle. So
yeah, in terms of autographs, I have Josh Cribbs' autograph. I have K1 Williams' autograph. I have freaking Bruce Drennan's autograph. You know, he's a radio personality from around here, or from Cleveland. But yeah, that's really all I got in terms of autographs.
Steel Cannon says, you and Crazy Dog should be a duo.
Hey, you guys already are, man. I'm coming right in the middle of the duo, and we're making it a trio.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I mean, we're both Browns YouTubers.
Yeah.
So
Crazy Dog's been going hard on the Browns since forever, man. He's been enduring some bad teams.
I mean, I made videos every year, every week for an 0-16 team. Think about that.
I'm a little bit newer to the NFL YouTube party. But
I remember Crazy Dog is one of the few YouTubers I watched in 2017 because it was just when I got into it, and every game just got. And he would talk up the Browns before every game. He would choose the Browns in his pick'ems, and he just got slowly demoralized. And he got to the point where he's like, "I'm not picking the Browns anymore. I don't care anymore."
Yeah. It got to the point where Steven Rose, who's a Texans fan, was like, "Bro, stop picking the Browns. You gotta stop picking them. Like, you're losing every week because you freaking picked the team." But if you watch me in 2017 from week 1 to week 17, I start off all happy and let's go. And then by the end of the season, like I said, I'm just like, just get it over with.
Dude, I'm good friends with Jet Central too. So it's just with all of us, it's hilarious. We just get so unenthused and by the crap that the team puts out.
One of my first video collaborations was actually with Gangrene David, who's a big New York Jets fan.
Yeah. Yeah, he gets more like too. He's sad about the Darnold thing. He was a Darnold guy, but I don't know. It's not looking too good right now.
Yeah. I'm actually undefeated against him in video collaborations. Browns have beaten the Jets every single freaking time I've done a video collaboration with him.
Wow, so is that your new superstition?
No. I don't know why I'm so superstitious when it comes to the Browns. Like, you know, I'll post it after the Browns win. I'll post it on Facebook and I'll tag specific people and they'll respond like, your actions do not affect the outcome of the game. And I'm like, don't pop my balloon. Don't pop my balloon. Or don't pop my bubble. I don't give a flying fuck.
Yeah. I'm not into superstitions, to be honest with you. I don't think anything I do is affecting the games.
Yeah. No. I don't know why. It's just specifically this season I've become superstitious when it comes to the Browns. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Kevin Harvick fan 04 says Joe Burrow will suck when he comes back from his injury. Mark my words.
Hey man,
Really?
You never know, man. The Bengals might ruin the kid. Feel for him.
70 Chip asks, are the Washington football team bad enough to win the NFC East?
Hey, in the NFC East, you're either a division champion or you're drafted in the top 10. There's no in between.
Yep. And then I don't know how you say this guy's name, but Orpik,
yeah, or whatever.
he wants to know, are the Cardinals good enough to win the Super Bowl? No. I would say not this season.
I think the NFC West is really good. I don't see any of those teams winning the Super Bowl.
Maybe Seattle.
But Seattle's defense is so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna get a team that's able to stop their offense, and then their defense, like they like Russell Wilson has to be so on point for them to win. And then the Rams, their offense holds them back. I mean, their defense is so good, but like Jared Goff is holding that team back, and I mean they can't figure out who they want in their running game. I don't know. I just feel like they're a team, man. Like, could you imagine Sean McVay if he had like Patrick Mahomes? That would just be nuts.
Oh, that would be amazing.
Oh my God.
I mean, if you paired him up, if the Rams had like Patrick Mahomes, that would probably be my Super Bowl pick. Definitely my NFC pick.
Okay, so the year Patrick Mahomes was drafted by the Chiefs, I heard the Browns actually wanted to draft Mahomes, which is why they traded their pick to Houston, because they thought, okay, we should trade that in order to take Mahomes. But Kansas City said, nope, we're not going to let you do that.
So you said the Rams wanted Mahomes?
No, the Browns did.
Oh, wow.
That's what I heard anyway. I can't confirm that, but I've heard that recently.
Yeah, that's a missed opportunity, man. That's for sure.
But I'm looking at the playoff matchups right now, and if the playoffs started tomorrow, the Chiefs would play the Raiders, we would play the Bills, Colts would play the Titans.
We would. The only team, if we do get in the playoffs, the only team I don't want to play is Kansas City. We could go to Buffalo and beat the Bills. We could go to Indianapolis and beat the Colts. I
wonder how the playoffs are going to be this year when it comes to TV wise. Because usually the first 2 weeks there's 4 games each, but this year with an extra team, I wonder if we're going to get 3 games the first Saturday and 3 games the first Sunday.
I've already heard that they're going to do 3 games in the first 2 days.
I've also heard that the playoffs are going to be in a bubble. I don't remember. I think Dallas is going to be one of the hub cities, and maybe LA is the other.
Yeah, it's interesting. I could see them trying to do that, but I don't know, man. It's
an awful lot of people to put in a bubble.
Yeah, that's a lot of people.
We're talking a 50 some plus man roster, support staff, coaching staff, and all the other people.
I mean, you might just have to do like week-long bubbles, like get the players a test and enter a bubble, like their own individual bubbles where they're not able to interact with people outside of it. And after the game's over, then you know what I mean. It's too hard.
Each team has a bubble.
Yeah, like each team has their own bubble type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how it would work, but the Super Bowl is actually supposed to fall directly on my birthday this year.
Oh wow!
Yep.
Maybe you'll see the Browns win the Super Bowl this year. How about that?
That would be really 2020 for the Browns to be at the Super Bowl and for Crazy and I to not be able to go.
Oh man, that'd be. I mean, they're letting 25% in, so pony up, open the checkbook.
Yeah.
Thing is, though, I got an uncle who lives in Florida, so I mean, if they go to the Super Bowl, I'll just hang out there for the week.
Yeah,
hey, man,
I'm going to Florida.
Does he live in Tampa?
He lives, I think, near Tampa. Yeah.
Well, like Sarasota or something, Clearwater.
I think it's like Tampa around there. Like I don't know where it was. I think he's might be a little bit closer to Orlando, maybe.
Yeah. I actually saw the Jaguars live. They were playing the Dolphins. It was in Miami. Because I have family that lives down in Palm Beach Gardens, and we typically fly down there every Christmas. And it just so happened that the Dolphins had a home game against the Jaguars, and I'm like, oh, let's go. So we did.
Oh, there you go. That was week 16 of 2018?
Yes.
Nice. Yeah, Talon Smith had the pick 6, and they won 17-7.
Yep.
That was such a crappy win. I was like, really? Because like sometimes it's like, you get to later on, it's like, all right, we got to get a better pick, but it's like, you like the games where like you just completely dominate the offenses really well, but it was really like we were up 10-7, then pick 6, 17-7. It was just like, all right, whatever.
Yeah.
Beat Tannehill that game. And Adam Gase.
Adam Gase is just an idiot, though. I don't know why the Jets still have him as their head coach.
He might be the coach next year. Who knows?
But like, if the Browns made the Super Bowl, my uncle actually lives an hour and a half away from Tampa, so I'd probably wind up going to that.
Yeah.
Of course, tickets would be insane, but I'd just go down there just to be a part of the atmosphere.
Yeah, I have family friends that live in Tampa Bay, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe we would fly down there and watch the game at their house since it's in Tampa. I don't know.
Yeah.
And the crazy thing is, you look at the NFC side, Rams would play the Cardinals, the Bucks would play the Packers, and the football team would play Seattle.
Huh.
And if the playoffs started today.
Oh, wow.
Oh, and the Saints would have the number 1 seed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, that number 1 seed's very coveted, man. It's going to be huge to be able to get that extra week off.
Yeah.
But of course, if a game is canceled, which they probably won't do that, then there would be 8 teams in the playoffs. Then you would add the Bears and the Ravens.
I love what 70 Chip
That's
says.
crazy.
Winner of NFC East finishes 6-10, then goes on a rampage, wins 3 playoff games and Super Bowl, finishing season 10-10. The NFL would be scrambling to revise playoff rules.
Mm-hmm. That could happen too. Well, God forbid you have a freaking 4. Imagine like a 4 or 5 win team. You go into the Super Bowl like just at 500.
I love this from Talking and Grubbin Media. He goes, "How does Adam Gase still have a job? Does he have some scandalous pics of the owner?"
He must have it, man.
Yeah.
Like when Hugh Jackson had pics of the owner of the Browns.
And here
I still wonder why we kept him around for like that next half a year. Like we should have just got rid of him. It's like, no, we're not going to get rid of you in 2018. No, we're going to get rid of you halfway through 2018.
Y'all kept him after he went 0-16. Oh my God, that's comedy. Oh man,
went like 1-31. Yeah, let's keep him around. He's cool.
Yeah, he literally, after we went 0-16, I think he like jumped in Lake Erie when it was freezing cold. Like
I know. Oh my God, it's so funny.
And the funniest thing is, I heard this fact right after he went 0-16 and stuff, and then we kept him. It's like there's only one coach that did worse than him that did not get fired or whatever, and it was a guy who I think was like Philly's old coach way back when, and he couldn't get fired because I believe he was also the owner.
Oh.
So, yeah.
Dude, that's hilarious.
I mean, the Lions said, "Matt Patricia, you're done. We don't like you. Happy Thanksgiving."
And the funniest thing about the Matt Patricia thing was they literally fired him. And then on ESPN, what did they do? Oh, they went and they showed John Harbaugh's face right afterwards in the fourth quarter of the Team Up North game. That's when the news broke.
That's it. It's Jim Harbaugh at Ball in.
Jim Harbaugh. Whatever. It's a Harbaugh. Whatever.
Yeah, we know what you're talking about.
Fair enough.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't know, Phil. I don't know what Harbaugh's next move will be.
I think he's.
I honestly hope. I hope they keep him with the Team Up North forever.
Yeah, I'm sure. So you can keep owning. So Ohio State can keep owning them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So what are you guys Ohio State fans?
Mm-hmm.
So what do you?
Excuse me. I'm actually a Penn State fan.
Crazy dog. How do you feel about Justin Fields?
He's really good.
But
I'm pretty sure Georgia fans are still weeping that they let him go.
I should have asked this. How do you think about Jaguars' future legend, Justin Fields?
Yeah, that's more like it. Yeah. I think he would look really good in Jacksonville.
Thank you.
So let me be I'm not a bandwagon Penn State fan. Let me explain myself first. So you remember everything that they went through with Jerry Sandusky and Joe Paterno and all the scandals and all that type of stuff, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So I just kind of enjoyed watching them kind of rebuild in a way and kind of just rising up from the ashes and overcoming all that and becoming, the team that they are. Granted, this season they suck, but, over the past few years, they've become one of the better teams in the Big Ten, I'll say. I'm not going to say in all of college football, but it's because of what Penn State went through with all that shit and all that, and how they've risen up from and overcome that. That's why I'm a Penn State fan.
There you go.
So it's not like, oh, they had this fantastic season in 2016 when they won the Big Ten championship and nearly won the Rose Bowl. I'm a Penn State fan. No, I have a legit reason.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Speaking of the Big Ten, it's very possible we could get Indiana versus Northwestern in the Big Ten title game. Because if the Buckeyes have one more game canceled due to the virus, then Indiana would go to the Big Ten title game.
Yeah, but Northwestern lost to Michigan State.
Yeah. Oh, we just need to hope that Sparty and the team up north don't get sick.
Oh, yeah, I forgot that Tyson fight is happening tonight because we got Heidi, I don't know her last name, sorry. Hey, Max, who you got in Tyson versus RJJ? I don't even think it's a legit thing because I think it's just an exhibition match, and one of the rules I've heard is that no knockouts are allowed or something like that, which I don't know how that's possible because I've heard in his heyday Mike Tyson was a legit monster, and I think if I remember correctly, there's no judges. It's a total exhibition match, so there won't be a winner. But here's the funnier thing. One of the fights that will be happening before that, internet sensation Jake Paul is going to be facing former NBA Slam Dunk champion Nate Robinson. So that's fun.
All right. I gotta head out of here soon, guys. So
yeah,
right.
I think I'm gonna head out and watch the rest of this Kansas State game and stuff and see what else is going on.
All right, I'm probably gonna head downstairs and watch the pay-per-view of Tyson versus Jones.
all right. Sounds good. Well, thanks for having me on, man.
All right.
Yeah, this was a lot of fun.
Yep. Glad you both came on.
All right. Later, fellas.
Later.
All right.